Uganda has lost nearly a third of its forest cover since 1990 due to expanding farmlands, a rapidly growing human population and increased urbanization, according to the NEMA Atlas for the Changing Environment. This high rate of deforestation has continued at a fast rate, which reflects that Uganda will have lost all its forest cover by 2050 if it is not checked. Kalinju Forest Reserve in Bushenyi district is one of the preserved natural forests by the National Forestry Authority (NFA) with terrestrial biodiversity with close to 414 registered tree species. But as the years have progressed, the population around the forest has grown, making it hard for the NFA to keep the population out of the forest reserve. As a conservation tactic, the authority introduced the Collaborative Forest Management Program, where they allowed the community to co-manage the forest with the authority.
National Forestry Authority no longer fights with the communities, because within the Collaborative Forest Management, they have Collaborative Forest Management Committees. And these committees are the ones who work with the National Forest Authority field officers to be able to control, to regulate the use, access of this resource.
The committee has managed to mobilize the entire community about the uses and importance of conserving the forest, which has seen the forest cover increase over the years. This was because a large percentage of the community rely on burning firewood for cooking.
They know they only pick dry wood and then herbal medicine and nothing else. If they do take anything else, they are reported and arrested.
This has given a chance to the once dwindling forest vegetation to recover and now has the healthiest tree species and as a result harbors the greatest number of caterpillars, thereby offering the easiest pickings for bird species. Some fruit trees too have since grown back in large quantities after they had almost become extinct by the community.
It has small fruits. Now you cannot get the fruit because now it is in flowering season. It has very small fruits. And when those fruits are ripe, they are orange or yellow. While they are always eaten by chimpanzees, monkeys, and baboons. And the same too, chimpanzees eat meat. While they hunt monkeys.
This has boosted tourism in the area after the wild primates too had disappeared, like the chimpanzees, returning to the now thick forest. The community benefits by getting a percentage of the revenue that is collected from the tourists that come to see the chimpanzees. Kalinji Forest at one point had close to 50 crater lakes that were deep and had clear waters that have since been lost, with many of them becoming swamps.
The color, the water has color now. It is no longer pure water. It is not colorless. Pure water is supposed to be colorless. But because of cultivation, soil erosion, the color of the water has changed.
The communities now have benefited a lot from the forest reserve through other activities like beekeeping. With these in exchange, the community has had to plant trees and cut none but rely on logs in the forest. Now the NFA is intending to bring more people closer to the forest and allocate them land and sensitize them more on how to benefit from the forest. This will go a long way in preserving all natural forests that are all over the country and are fast disappearing.